Welcome back to Kurtz Brothers in Avon. As you can see, our knockout roses are planted. We're ready for some mulch. So we're going to get some mulch delivered to this area, and we're going to place approximately 2 inches of mulch. That will benefit the plants as far as water retention, weed suppression, and most of all, nutrients that will be put back into the soil. We've chosen our hardwood blend for that very reason, as it is a blend of organics and mulch. As you can see, we're prepping for our bulk mulch delivery. We recommend putting a tarp down on your driveway, as most of our deliveries are done on pavement. We don't like to go off pavement, so this is what I recommend. It makes for an easy cleanup, very simple. Very simple to place. Is the tarp. You have to anchor it for the driver. The driver will place it where you want it, and pretty much you'll be ready to go. Okay, our mulch has been delivered. We're ready to mulch. We've chosen once again our hardwood blend because of the organic matter that exists in the mulch. We offer 6 different types of mulch, but we've chosen this so that we could amend the soil somewhat with additional nutrients and for water retention, for root development of the new plants. So let's get started here. I've chosen a pitchfork instead of a shovel this time because this is my favorite tool for mulch. And pretty much what we're going to do is fill wheelbarrows and do spot placement of the mulch. Okay, so when I'm placing my mulch, I like to shoot the gaps between the plants and stay somewhat away from the root system. We don't want to smother the plant. What we want to do is get enough mulch so we can cover a 4 to 6 square foot area. On these newer plantings, I like to go probably 2.5 to 3 inches with the mulch. It just depends on what type of plants we're using. In this instance, the roses are going to love it. So that's the procedure we'll use on this particular planting. Okay, so we're ready to start moving some of this mulch around. My preferred method is to use my hands. However, we got a wide open area, so in wide open areas we could accelerate the process. The tools that I like to use for that are just a hard rake and then a leaf rake, and I'll show you the procedure. When I get close to the plants, though, I will get down on my hands and knees and pretty much take the mulch. I don't like to hill it up too much, just lightly around the root system, and paying attention to cover the entire existing ground under the plant. So as you can see, it goes pretty quick. When we get into these large areas, it even goes quicker because I can do this like that, move it around. I'm not worried about any of the plants because I'm not near the plants. I'll still get down on my hands and knees, but as you can see, I just covered about 8 square foot in lightning speed. And then I'll take my leaf rake, because I've got it knocked down, kind of fluff it like that. Same situation here, and pretty simple procedure. Once again, around the base of the plants like that. What I'm going to do is show you exactly what the correct method of placing mulch around any plant is. And what we want to do is mulch a little lighter than normal. We can keep it the 1.5 to 2 inches, but when we get underneath that root ball, we want to keep it about 1 inch only. And this is the correct way to go about that. And you have to do this by hand to do it right. A lot of guys will take their rakes and push it underneath, but what happens is that they build mounds, and when you build mounds, you don't allow nutrients and water and air to supplement the root system of your newly planted rose or any plant for that matter. So that would be the correct way, right there, just like that, as to the way that you would want to do that. Okay, one thing I wanted to also mention to you in regards to mulching, it's important even though we're using a mulch as a weed suppressant, it's important to use a pre-emergent weed control. And the way that we do that is we place a product called Treflan down on the soil and lightly work it in, and then mulch over the top of that. What it does prevents weed seed from germinating, and henceforth makes your life a little easier when it starts to rain and weeds love to grow. So we've already placed that, so that's why we're ready to roll with this mulch. It's just a weed preventative. It's good practice, makes your life simple. We've finished up here. The hardwood blend mulch is in place. The roses are looking great. Most importantly, all the plants, new plantings, they need to be watered heavily for the first week. Don't be afraid to water them. You'll reap the benefits. Thanks for watching. We're done here today, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel for tips and tricks.